Hello everyone, this is Naoto and I'm giving introductory tutorial on Hydra live coding video synth in this video. It's going to be like 10 minutes, it's going to be like a quick overview what is Hydra, and also we're going to go through like how to write code but actually not writing code. How can we cheat live coding? Since we don't have much time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you might wonder why I'm doing this, because I have already some introductory tutorials and also advanced tutorials. Actually, this video is for this very special occasion. We're producing a performance called Stage for Digital Contagious and Network Bodies and Code++. And in this performance, we have intermission, which we call it a workshop, where we give actual workshop on Hydra, because we use Hydra, we love Hydra, and we want to have the audience a chance to try out Hydra. But it's going to be easy. It's programming, but we're not going to actually program, but we'll have the best part of live coding. So this is the normal Hydra interface. If you don't know what it is, it's all fine. What normally happens is when you open the web page, it has an editor and it is programming, right? So you have to know the syntax and all these things. But the nice thing about Hydra is like super concise, and you can just put small functions together and you can make amazing visuals. But again, like, we only have 10 minutes, and if you already know programming, probably like this is not that difficult to understand. It's quite how to say, like, literal or self-explanatory. But for those who are not familiar with programming, we created this tool on glitch.com. So this is like the code I wrote for this performance, and if you access, so this is actually like how it looks like that I'm gonna explain to you right now. It's called SFDCANBAC-UX.glitch.me, and we have, if you're at the performance, we have the station where it's showing this exact window and you can try it out. Also, if you can't wait for trying out this platform, you can just type it in on your mobile, like smartphone or laptop or whatever you have. If you're watching this on YouTube, I have this link on the description, so you can just go there and try it out while watching this video. So it shows like a list of, if you go open this page, it shows this list of some cryptic whatever, which is the programming code. And if you hover on it, on the mobile, you have to like tap the function, and it will already show you like a preview of what this function does. So for example, this is not as exciting. It's just like stripes, OSC, parentheses, 40, or it's actually same OSC, but it has different numbers between the parentheses, and you can see that it has different colors, different like spatial, how to say, like a different pattern. But you can see that OSC has like the same kind of idea, that it goes some kind of like rainbow or stripes. And this is Voronoi, which makes Voronoi pattern, which is like something from mathematics, but you can see that it has some kind of like cell kind of shape. Also, there are more elaborate ones like noise, layer, source, S0, luma, gradient, layer, blah blah, OSC, layer, blah blah. So these ones are the kind of family that takes your webcam input. So it's actually showing, this video is pre-recorded, but actually it's accessing my computer's webcam, and you can see it in real life, just like, Instagram filter, but it's better because you can program it by yourself and you don't have to, download something from other people who already made this. And this is a normal one, like source, image. Actually, it's a little bit funny what's doing on my computer, but it's okay. Maybe I can just refresh it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now it's showing fine. So I'm gonna just select something simple. I'm gonna go with like this one. So I'm still experimenting with the website. There was this web page, so it's a little bit counterintuitive in some cases. But for example, if you want this, like you don't click on this thingy, but you go to select, and I don't know if it's actually showing. Yeah, it's showing on the OBS as well, so it's fine. I think that in the recording you can see my cursor, so it's going from SRC, which is source, S0, and you hover it to select, and you click on it, and it goes to the next list of functions, which is, now you can see that the idea in Hydra is that you chain functions. So you have this source, which we just selected, and then we're going to put some, we can say it's an effect. Right now, this is a kind of scrolling effect or like rotating effect, but it's more than effect. That's something I want to emphasize, because it's not just like, okay, we're going to add in like a threshold effect, we're going to add some kind of color correction effect. That's kind of the idea you might have if you are familiar with like Premiere or video editing tools, or like Photoshop. You have this, like filters, but it's not just filters or effects, but they're actually functions that does more. For example, if you go to like modulate noise 3, which makes this like funny, again, it's like an effect, but it's like what I'm saying about more is because modulate, in this example, you have modulate and noise all together already, but in like real life Hydra, you can change modulate, like what's inside modulate, and you go crazy. Like you can modulate with Voronoi, or modulate with this image itself, or having feedback, and it's like infinite. But so we're just like looking at the very like tiny bit of Hydra, but it's still like it's really fun if you explore it. So let's say like, and I put this like jigsaw puzzle piece thingy here, the emoji. That's something I kind of recommend, and in time, like we're gonna develop it so that it will show more like a recommendation by AI. But this is like a kind of idea that this could be interesting for you to choose. So for example, this one is interesting. I would select this one, and again, it's the same idea. You go to like select, and on smartphone you have to like tap modulate noise first, and then it will show the select button, so you press on it to go to the next one, and it doesn't change, but what you notice is that this modulate is already there on the image. So whatever you choose, you already see this modulation. This is kind of funny, and it's actually not there is no post editing. This is like, I'm just like shooting like one shot and uploading on YouTube. And yeah, so you can like actually start like chain these like functions, or you can say effects. So I got this modulation, and then I'm gonna do this scroll X, for example. Scroll X is like scrolling through X direction. In real life Hydra, there's also scroll Y, so that you go vertically as well. But we're gonna get there. If you watch other tutorials, you will probably find how to code it by yourself, but this is the easy one, so I'm just showing like some simple effects or functions. Let's say, okay, this is repeat is funny, so I'm gonna select this repeat as well. And this is kind of starting to get like overloaded. I mean, I can just do a lot. And then actually this, what it's showing at the bottom is actual Hydra code that this page is generating, actually what you are generating. So if you copy it and put it in Hydra editor, it kind of works. Sometimes it doesn't work because there are some small things, but we're getting there. Don't get distracted. Let's just make an image. Let's make interesting image first. So when I'm happy with all these effects, oh wow, I can go to skip, and if you click on skip, then it shows like a different kind of family of functions. And this one, you might notice that they're all about colors. And for example, this color -1, it kind of like changed the tone. So yeah, like you can say like Andy Warhol kind of, you're changing the like RGB, like modulating RGB colors with these functions, or invert. It's kind of funny. And you can again chain these functions to make something more interesting. So I could say Colorama, it has jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, it goes like crazy. Like now, if I move my hands, actually you see it on the little Naoto on the side, so you can see that what's happening on the in the like webcam and what's happening on the screen, I guess. So yeah, but if you're just looking at this window with this, I don't want to say trippy, but it's kind of trippy image, I think it doesn't really, you wouldn't recognize it's actually me that's like in front of the camera. So yeah, when you're done, I'll put another saturate, and you can go crazy, like you can go to the saturate many times until it gets completely saturated. Or colorama, okay, this is too much. So I decide, okay, this is good, and then skip, and it shows start over, and the resulting code is at the bottom here. So now there you go, you made Hydra code just by clicking. And if you're super interested in like doing more, then you can find my YouTube channel. I have some tutorials. Also, if you go to the OG Hydra page, which is hydra.ojak.xyz, and yeah, if you open it, actually it shows the information where you can find further tutorials and so on. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learn something, and we're around, so if you're at the theater, so please ask us questions, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.